Hey, if I'm not in Lebanon, New York, I'm really close to Lebanon, New York. And I am shut down for the evening. We didn't have a load all ready to take back to Canada, so they had to find us one, and it took a long time this afternoon. And so now they found us one, but we can't pick it up until tomorrow morning. So I am at the Spinning Wheel. Awesome little diner here. Really 50s. It's awesome inside. If I can get some footage, I'll show you. But it's pretty awesome. So we're parked alongside. We got to pay for parking, but we get a discounted rate if we're coming in and eat. So we're gonna go in and eat later. But pretty neat joint. And they have a cruise night on Thursdays. I guess this parking lot is jam-packed with hot rods on Thursday, so it's too bad it's not Thursday. And then they've got this neat fountain, and it is jam-packed with goldfish. And as soon as they see a person, they flock over because I guess people feed them regularly. So as soon as they see a person, they're like jumping over. So have a look on this side. Look at the size of these guys. Big, giant guys. They're like, give me your treat because we know you got it. As soon as they see a person, they come jumping over. That's pretty awesome. So, had a pretty good drive down. We were already loaded from Friday, so we left late Monday day, and then drove till almost midnight to get us close to our first drop. My partner drove the first stretch there to get us down so it didn't affect my hours. And then we shut down at a rest stop and got up this morning and fired into, first drop was like Newburgh or something, little place in New York. And they left us waiting a little bit to unload. The guy was a dick. He was all pissy on a Monday morning. We weren't on the list, I guess, and he was not happy about it. You don't have an appointment. And he was like throwing the papers and stuff. So we just hung out, and one of the yard guys kind of took pity on us and looked after us and got us unloaded for the first half. And then we drove another, 2.5 hours or something into New Jersey, like really close to New York. You could see the skyline really, really clearly from where we were. And then we got into, the place, a little village type joint, started with a V. Or no, Kearny. Kearny, I think it was. Kearny, New Jersey. So we get in there, and it's pretty tight. It's New Jersey, and we got, highway tractor we're trying to wiggle through with. So we knew it would be a little bit screwy. And then we get right all the way into the street we're supposed to be on, and it's closed because the cops have got it closed because they're doing, hydro company or somebody is there, and they're doing something with the poles, the whole street that we're supposed to be going down. So our truck GPS is really angry with us because it's trying to reroute, but now it knows we're on streets we're not supposed to be on, and there's overhead stuff we got to watch out for, and we're too heavy, and we had to kind of go through down like the main street, and a bunch of right-hand turns, and I'm in the left lane and then into oncoming traffic and doing a big sweepy turn. It's like tiny little streets, right? stopping traffic and that kind of thing. So that was quite a mess. And then it probably took us about an hour to go around that like city block and then come back in the other way. And then we finally got to that drop off. Same lumber type company, but these people were a lot nicer. So so that worked out well. Oh, but so this product we have is some sort of like a wall board, like particle board, and it can't get wet. If it gets wet, it's like a sponge or something, right? So so it can't get wet. And it was spitting on and off a couple of times on our way there. And as soon as we went in and talked to the guy and everything and went back to start to take the straps off, it starts like pouring. So now we're kind of screwed up there. So we had to wait out the rain before we could roll back the trailer. It's on a flatbed, right? So we had to roll back the trailer sides and the top after it finishes raining because the stuff can't get wet. So we had to phone our dispatch folks and let them know that it just the skies opened up and it's raining like crazy and we don't know how long we're going to be there. So I probably only took an hour and a bit, though it wasn't too bad. So not an ideal day as far as how to spend your time. Not a lot of driving today. Maybe 300 miles or no. I don't know, probably a better part of 400 miles all told. Because then we left there and then we hung out there a little bit waiting for a load, but there was really nothing coming. So we phoned them and they said they were struggling to find us something from where we were. And then we decided, well, we can't really hang out here. There's no room for us and our truck. So we went to a Walmart that was probably 15 minutes away. Then we hung out at the Walmart and went and got Subway to eat. And hung out at the Walmart for probably 2 hours. And then decided that we couldn't stay at the Walmart all night. And they were still struggling to find us a backhaul. And then so then we looked around on maps and found this little place. Actually found a different spot, but like a truck stop type place. And then we decided, well, let's aim for there. And that's what dispatch said too. So aim a couple hours north and we'll find you something. She had their feelers out kind of thing to find us a backhaul. So as soon as we left and got on the highway and started heading there, then doesn't she call and say, oh, she does have something for us. And I thought it was going to be in a totally opposite direction or something, but it wasn't too bad. We just had to put different addresses in the GPS. And so we're about 10-15 minutes away from our pickup for tomorrow morning. And so we got this awesome little diner to have something to eat if I'm not hungry at all. But later on tonight we'll probably go in and at least have some fries or something, I guess, so we can. They're really expecting us to eat here in order to enjoy the parking. So so we'll do that and probably get up 6 o'clock or something tomorrow morning so that we're at this place before 7 and getting loaded. And I think we're getting steel plates, maybe 7 bundles of steel plates. And I think they're going to North York in Toronto is the plan. So we will drive as much as we can. Tomorrow will be Mega Drive Day and try and I think says they have to deliver by 4:30, so that's probably not going to happen, which means we'll be shut down in North York, close to where our drop-off will be, so we can drop off first thing Thursday morning. So hopefully there's enough time for them to send us on another trip into the States and then back out again on like Thursday, Friday. Otherwise, it'll be a slow week if we don't get that. So anyway, that's the update. And the weather was kind of up and down. It was good when we left this morning, but once I got into like New York and going through the hills there before I get in there, like Jersey, then I really was getting shitty and my head was starting to hurt a little bit. So I ended up taking some migraine pills on the road. And so the fact that it was a bit of a slow day and not a ton of miles today was kind of a blessing for from my headache I was having. So, and if I had a headache today, it means I really probably won't have a headache tomorrow because I've got pills in my system. So we'll see how that goes, and this should line us up well for the weekend. My fingers are crossed. So you cross your fingers for me too. We'll keep this thing rolling. Thanks for checking in. I spy with my little eye something that is awesome. At our pickup, we're in this little factory. We're getting some stainless steel plate, and look at this thing. They got lots of cool shit hanging around in the end of the yard here. So I had to come have a look. It's amazing. The Deuce. The Ford dump truck. And my favorite right now, square nose Mac. With the float. Is that not amazing? Look at that thing. What a beast. Looks like it's coming to get you. With all the old pinstriping. That's amazing. Another Ford dump truck. And the GMC Top Kick. Just sitting around in the really nice backyard to this little factory that we're picking up. So we already loaded. We're waiting for paperwork. But I had to come over and take a video. It's amazing. The things I see doing this. This is fun. Okay, just want to share that. Sometimes you gotta have dinner on the Jersey barriers. Made it back to Canada today, and I'm in Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario. We deliver tomorrow morning, Thursday, in North York. So we're gonna get up really early and try and beat some Toronto traffic. So I'm at a truck stop, and I didn't want to sit in the truck anymore. And they don't really, look at this truck stop. It's nothing but asphalt and trucks, and then the highway and weeds. So I'm having a very nice sunset dinner on the Jersey barriers. And then I'm gonna go and rest and up early in the morning. I'll check in later. I am at a rest stop really close to Philadelphia. And so this is Thursday now. I didn't have any time to make videos earlier. We went North York, which is in Toronto, and delivered our stainless steel plates up really early, up at 5, so we could beat some Toronto traffic. And we were unloaded, and we had to phone and kind of bug them a little bit, dispatch, in order to get our next load. So then we got one to go pick up in Hamilton, steel coils, and bring them to Warmington, Pennsylvania. So we were loaded probably we were back in Hamilton, made it through the factory and loaded these 2 coils probably 11:30ish or something like that, 20 after 11. And then headed for the border. We got stuck at the border. It was kind of a shit show at the border, and then had some traffic after that in New York State, and then just the straight drive, really. So it's 8 o'clock at night. We pulled in here about a half hour ago. Only stopped once, did 520 miles today. And I'm tuckered out. That's a lot of driving, man. So I just had Burger King. I don't feel that great about it, but I was starving and it filled the hole. And that's they had that or Quiznos or some like pretzel factory thing, so not like a meal. So I couldn't have pretzels, and the choice kind of come down to either Quiznos or Burger King. So I had that, and so now I'm making a quick video. I'm at this Service Plaza, which has a lot more green space than last night. Last night's concrete jungle with the weeds was shitty, and at least I can walk around on the grass here, and it's got some trees and makes me feel good. Going through those New York State and Pennsylvania mountains, like the what the hell are they? I guess they're the Appalachian. I don't really know what mountain range it is, but and it was stormy again going through there. Nice everywhere else, but going through there it seemed to be really stormy, and like thunder and lightning and stuff. So that wasn't helping weather and like barometric pressure wise, because I'm sensitive to that. So my head was not feeling good. I took some of my pills for that, which doesn't make for an easy day when you're trying to drive that much and you're just getting used to this, and you're having to put up with a headache. So anyway, I hope that doesn't happen every time I go through those damn mountains, because I can see me having to go through them several times a week with this job. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But all in all, good day. And we're shutting her down. I'm going to make a few phone calls to some loved ones and get to bed within the next, I don't know, hour and a half, I guess. We're up at 5 again tomorrow morning because it's Friday, and we have to, we can go and unload by like right away, like 7 o'clock. So if we get up at 5 and beat some Philadelphia type traffic, and then we're just waiting for a backhaul, and we don't even know what that is yet. So my fingers are crossed that we get something that's close by and makes sense, and we can just get it on the truck and head back home, because we'll have an 8-hour drive home at a minimum. That's not any border craziness or anything. So and we want to get home. The weeks go by fast, but at the same time, like, I can't believe it's Thursday already. That's like, wow. But at the at the same time, it's Friday tomorrow, and I want to go home. I want to go home, and I want to relax, and I want to not drive a truck, and I want to see the people who love me. So okay, so this is the Thursday recap, and I hope I have time to video something a little bit tomorrow, being Friday. So that's it. We're getting ready to load shingle products from a shingle type factory. There's just trucks and trucks and trucks and trucks and trucks here loading up, nothing but shingles. In Carlisle, Virginia. So our kit's all ready and open, and we're just waiting. Then we get to head home. My partner's helping with that guy. Can't figure out his computer. Happy Friday. I am in Warminster, Pennsylvania. We unloaded our 2 coils and we are waiting for our backhaul. And it is such a gorgeous day. I'm noticing, I wish I had this grass at home. This, whatever, I don't know what you call this grass in Pennsylvania, and I see it in New York and stuff too. But it's got like a really wide blade and it looks good long. So I wish I had this grass at home, but I'm just enjoying. My partner Gary is in agony because we're waiting, and I'm fine. I'm enjoying the day and noticing the grass and listening to the birds and the bugs and that kind of stuff. So hopefully we get a load relatively soon. I'm enjoying some self-care and soaking up the day. And when that's supposed to be over, we'll get a load, and then we're about 8 hours from home, so we'll start driving, and I'll probably split it up into 2 halves, I think. Makes sense, right? So that's my plan. Canada's calling me, so I'm coming home.